Good afternoon. My name is Clements, and this is my personal introduction video with accompanying PowerPoint. This is a photograph of me. It was a family photograph, but I cropped everyone else out since I didn't think anyone would want to know what my family looks like. I'm going to give you a minute to scan all this information. This is just some basic information about me, and then I'm going to add to it. To give a little bit more personal information about my background, I was born in Atlanta, Georgia, and I came up through school in Oakwood / Gainesville. And I got my Bachelor's of Arts in Music from Piedmont College, which is in Northeast Georgia, and then moved to Athens 2 years ago to begin pursuing my Master's in Music Education. My professional experience includes teaching preschool music classes. I interned with the Georgia Children's Choir for about a year. I have a lot of experience mentoring, both formally and informally, students and younger people. I've done some training. I am a lifetime Girl Scout. So I had a lot of experiences in mentoring and training young people within my experiences in the Girl Scouts, which I did until I was 18. I'm very interested in multicultural gifted education, not in the sense that it has to do with race, but in the sense that I believe that every student needs to be engaged. And my current research area is how the inclusion of popular culture in music education can further those goals of engaging a wider variety of students and in turn engaging them with other aspects of school through their participation in music classes. And I'll go ahead and move to the next slide. And I'll give you another moment to read this information. This particular incident stood out to me as being pretty disturbing because with my educational and cultural background, going to a school with a high Latino population and then, having friends who were Latino, having black friends, I never realized what a huge issue this actually is in schools until I started my track as a professional educator and learned about all of this. So I just remember this as being very shocking. And thinking about this, it reminded me of a time when I was in school, and it was a 12th grade advanced placement literature class. And I remember in that class there was about 15 students, and only one of them was an African American student. And at one point during class, in the course of the semester, the teacher just kind of curiously asked us how many of our parents were divorced. And nobody's parents were divorced in the whole class, which I found to be very interesting given the current divorce rate. And it just goes back to kind of showing that the advanced placement system does have a way of kind of weeding out kids from unstable or low income or that have had less resources. That's definitely an incident that stands out to me quite a bit. One of the reasons I dislike discussing this topic is the one listed below here. I never, like I mentioned before, I never really thought of it as an issue. And the amount of kind of tension is very surprising to me all the time about the issue. Because in my mind, being constantly surrounded by people of different cultures and my upbringing and my school life and my culture, I never thought anything of it until I learned what a drastic issue it was, which is one of the reasons that led me to decide to take this class. So I'm very excited about the upcoming semester. I'm very excited about the topics and the things that we're going to cover. Moving back to a bit of a lighter note, some personal things about me. As I mentioned before, I'm not married and I don't have any children. I do have a tailless cat. He is half Manx and half Pixie Bob, and his name is Finley. My personal interests include cooking. I enjoy gardening and any outdoor activity such as kayaking, hiking, camping. I like to build things and craft, and I'm interested in yoga and fitness and holistic healing. And I also enjoy playing piano. I have been a pianist for 10 years, amateur pianist. I just play for my own enjoyment. And that's about all I can think of about myself. I hope you enjoyed this video. I look forward to working with all of you in the class this upcoming semester.